Okay, I want to show you a little bit about a grid heater, what I've learned. I'm not no expert, and this will be different for everybody, but this is my little setup, and this does not work properly, but it does work a little bit, and it helps the white smoke on startup. Mine still don't go all the way away, but you almost need 24 volt or 2 batteries and set up properly. This is a forward relay right here, and I have a wire. Make sure it's not really loose, but the relays are kind of weird like that. But anyway, make sure you have good connection down here on this that goes to here. That's what my problem is. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. Now I have mine set up as just a test thing, so you can test it. All right. Now you can tell different ways by your lights will dim. I will show that in a little bit. But a different way of testing this to show you, you don't need 24 volts running to the grid heater. I did have this over on the other side, and I had it bolted on the other side. And basically what you need to do is this one goes here, and it will come to the back of the motor. Let me see if I can move this. It'll go back here to the back on that. And I had this one right here bolted to that side under that, and that will run both of them. And this plate does get pretty hot, which you can feel it when it's running or going, but about a minute, that whole cable right here and relay gets really hot. All right, so what I have here, I have a test light. So a test light is out of a car. This one's I had a burnt bulb, so I just removed the one wire because I don't know what it did. Anyway, first things you want to do is you want to take and test. You want to turn your key on. So I'm going to show you what my key is. You don't want to run this too long, but it's one way to test it. So you want to test, so you want to hook this up. There's my key on. Pretend like my key is on. So now you can test this by touching over here to your ground somewhere. There we go. We got ground. It's getting pretty warm right now. So let's go ahead and run over here. So you can test it back here to here. And if you got ground, or you got some kind of test, but we're having problems, you can test it here. This is how you can actually test it. So touch this wire back here to that. You can also run this back here to somewhere up here, and it should run it too. That's how you test that. And right now I have it set up as 12 volts, and it's quite, problems. So if you don't get power from this cable and to whatever, so this is my ground. That was just rigged up to show what it can be done and how it works. But this right here gets pretty hot, as you can see. I just burnt my hand, but the nut gets really hot. So I don't recommend having, I don't know, you don't just have to have a way to fix it. Now this relay might be getting bad. I just grabbed one off the truck, or we had it laying around somewhere. So anyway, that's how you do that. I don't know how else to help, but it does help a little bit. Oh, here, let me show you. Let me show you my lights when you do that. Most likely, if you don't have 2 people, you're gonna have to do this by yourself, or you're gonna have to, once you do it by yourself, you probably have to find your dome light, see if it dims when you turn the key on, if it kicks on. If not, you have 2 people. It's real hard to see. But anyway, that's that, and that's what it would be like. 24 volt really drains it. Hope this helped.